Dina, I know I haven't seen the project yet, and you probably haven't, but what are you expecting from tonight?
I'm expecting to be surprised and learn things as much as I contributed. I'm actually excited to see what other people have to teach me about Black beauty.
What was your contribution to the project?
Talking about how it impacts our health, and our desire for style impacts our health and how we have to manage that, and also the self-esteem issues that end up impacting our health through how we choose to pursue beauty.
And that's your dermatologist, correct? How amazing is that? Our skin is the biggest organ in our bodies, right? And when people come to you, what do you think is the most important thing you want to share with them as a dermatologist, especially when it comes to black skin? What do you say to your clients?
Well, take care of your skin. Your skin is beautiful, and be focused on what it is that your issues are. We have different issues, and that's fine. We just pursue what is good for you.
But before you leave the carpet, 3 skin tips that are absolutely crucial that all women should know and men. What are the 3 skin tips you can offer?
Sunscreen, even for skin of color. I call the dark mark the wrinkle of dark skin. Um, Moisturize, especially after 50, because we start to get drier after 50, and that can affect our health in general because it causes inflammation in the body. And your hairstyle should not be painful. You shouldn't be damaging and causing hair loss. And one of the most common causes of hair loss in black women is caused by traumatic styling and people who are genetically susceptible.
Okay, I learned a whole lot right now with you. But before you leave the black carpet, how can people find you and follow you and learn more about you? Your social media platforms, if any.
They can find me at Dr. Dina MD. That's DRDINAMD on Instagram and LinkedIn and Facebook.
Well, Dr. Dina, you and I will be talking again. So thank you so much. And you look absolutely stunning. Thank you. But what are you expecting from tonight's experience?
I'm expecting to see black women in their beauty and their excellence, pretty much. Yeah.
Now, when it comes to Black Beauty Effect and the Black experience, when it comes to you yourself, how do you think that world navigates you in terms of like how you see yourself as a Black woman in the industry, being an influence, and the things you have to do to put your face forward?
Yeah. I feel like, especially in like the space that I navigate in, there's not like a lot of black women in like my space particular, which is like kind of like the nerd, geek influencer space. So being that kind of representation has been a lot for me, and I know a lot for my followers as well. I think it's just about like owning your blackness, loving your blackness, standing in it, and just being like, okay, this is me. It's not changing. My box braids aren't changing. My fro isn't changing when I take the box braids out. Like, this is who I am, and y'all are gonna love it, because one thing about black women, we are the blueprint. So, and we're here to stay. We're here to conquer, take over, as we've been doing for decades.
As an influencer, young men and women look at you and they see what you're doing. So your responsibility is a very large one indeed. So if you would want to, I want to say give advice, but if you want to impart some sort of positivity for young men and women who want to do what you do, what would be the one thing you want to tell them that would really resonate with them?
Be yourself. And I know that's so cliche, but when I started out in this industry, I was on this end. I was doing, press, I was doing interviews, and I thought that I had to be one way in order to like get certain jobs and things like that. I thought I couldn't wear my, box braids, my natural hair, and I was like, oh my God. Be yourself, y'all. There's like literally no better person than you as you are. So come with your personality, and somebody's gonna pick it up, and somebody's gonna love it. Yeah.
Well, you heard that from her. Be yourself, but before you leave the carpet, the Black Carpet Experience, social media, so fans can follow you and stay in touch.
Yeah, you can find me at Cheyenne the Geek, all one word, everywhere.